Hey everyone, Lee Burkhardt here and welcome to our online video channel. Now what if I told you there was an entire cinema camera and housing package that was so compact it could fit into a backpack? Sounds way too good to be true, right? Well, it's not. So on today's episode, we're going to be taking a look at the all-new Nauticam NA-FX3 underwater housing and the Sony FX3 camera. We'll break this video down into two main categories for you, the housing features and the camera features. We'll discuss all of the important features that really stand out, additional gear you should consider adding, and more importantly, what kind of benefits all this new equipment offers for underwater filmmaking. So let's kick this off by first taking a look at the Nauticam NA-FX3 underwater housing. One of the first things you'll notice is the excellent ergonomic design and control placement. Thanks to the ingenious engineering from the folks over at Nauticam, many of the camera controls are rerouted out to the left or right side of the housing, placing essential controls for focus, exposure, and shooting right at your fingertips. Camera assembly and installation on this really couldn't be any easier. In fact, you can build the entire system in just a few minutes. Simply depress the red button and rotate the housing latch counterclockwise to open the housing. Remove the camera tray. Attach the tray to the camera using the 1/4-20 thumb screw. Slide the assembled camera and tray back into the housing. And then rotate the housing latch clockwise to close the housing back up. Attaching ports is also made easy, thanks to Nauticam's patented port locking lever. Simply move the port locking lever to the release position, align the dot on the port to the dot on the housing, push the port into place, and then move the port locking lever back into the lock position. There's also a lens release button integrated into the housing to swap lenses directly from the front, without having to remove the camera, making lens changes in the field quick and painless. As for lenses, the housing is built around Nauticam's N100 port mount, so you have the entire Sony E-mount line of lenses to choose from, with solid choices on everything from wide angle to macro. Full zoom and focus support for all of these lenses are provided by Nauticam's gearing, with a dedicated knob located along the left side of the housing for precise adjustments to both zoom and focus underwater. The housing is also compatible with a wide range of Nauticam's water contact optics. The SMC1 and SMC2 make excellent choices for all of you super macro imaging fans, and are among our top recommendations thanks to the superb image quality, color, and contrast that these provide underwater. The EMWL1 is a unique addition as well, allowing you to shoot dedicated macro and wide angle all in the same dive, and is compatible with the popular Sony 90mm macro lens. Image quality is superb, and you have lots of options with the 60, 100, and 130 degree objective lenses. Nauticam's WWL1B, WACP, and WACP2 are also great additions, as they provide incredible image quality and sharpness, and when paired with the right lens, can provide a very versatile option for capturing wide, medium, and close-up shots all during the same dive. Now we have several articles and videos available on all these optics, and I've included links to all of this content in the video description below for you all to check out. Nauticam's moisture alarm electronics are included, by the way, along with their vacuum electronics system. Now you have to purchase the vacuum valve separately to utilize this, but we highly recommend it as it provides some peace of mind that you've assembled the entire kit properly and it's safe to dive before you enter the water. Nauticam includes an M24 bulkhead opening for routing an HDMI connection to external monitors, such as the Atomos Ninja 5 and Atomos Ninja 5 Plus. These monitors make a great addition for any underwater video shooters, as they provide a larger, brighter 5-inch screen for viewing, and are absolutely loaded with all kinds of assist tools, such as focus peaking, false color, waveforms, and many more that make your job underwater so much easier. Both the Ninja 5 and Ninja 5 Plus also offer ProRes RAW external recording options at up to 4K at 60 frames per second, which is a huge benefit for video shooters. We put together a series of videos on these monitors that discuss all of their features in much more detail, so be sure to check those out in the links below. As for the FX3 camera, we think this is a really strong choice for any underwater filmmaker to consider. It's perhaps one of the best compact cinema options currently in the market. It's loaded with all kinds of wonderful features, such as high frame rates, lots of recording options, dual card slots, great battery life, and more importantly, really excellent white balance and color. For starters, the camera is built around the same 12 megapixel full-frame CMOS sensor found on the A7S III. We have 4K recording at up to 120 frames per second, all of which is captured internally in 10-bit 422 color. Raw video output over HDMI is also supported, and currently with external recording devices like the Atomos Ninja 5, allow full 4K ProRes RAW 12-bit recording at up to 60 frames per second. In addition, we have S-Log2 and S-Log3 color profiles available for increased dynamic range, an all-new phase detection autofocus system with advanced subject tracking, 5-axis in-body image stabilization, and dual SD or CF Express Type A card slots. Now stack all of these features up and then consider its compact size compared to many other cinema housing combos in the market. And not only do you have yourself a lightweight compact cinema rig, but one with an excellent value considering the price tag of the camera. Now, all of this looks really great on paper, of course, but how does it actually measure up in terms of underwater filmmaking? In truth, really well, actually. The ability to record in ProRes RAW externally is perhaps one of the more interesting new video features, as this allows for a significant amount of flexibility for changes to both color and exposure in post-production. Here you can see some examples of raw ungraded footage, and the same footage once it's been color graded in post. Even over or underexposed footage, our footage captured in less than ideal water conditions can be easily fixed in post-production. ProRes RAW is excellent to work with, and with the right computer hardware offers significantly faster render times and performance compared to other RAW formats. With the variable frame rate recording options at 4K, you have lots of creative flexibility for capturing slow motion playback of cool behavior shots. And combined with the 5-axis in-body image stabilization, an excellent tool to help with stabilization and camera shake. Steady, smooth handheld footage is easily achievable. Another wonderful feature of the camera is its custom function buttons. Nearly all of the buttons in the camera can be custom key mapped to a wide variety of camera controls for things like autofocus, white balance, ISO, and many more. This is a great feature in the sense that you can reroute specific controls exactly to where you want on the housing and camera. Now, a camera's ability to easily capture a manual white balance is a crucial feature for many underwater filmmakers in order to capture accurate color. Historically, Sony has always struggled with this, but thanks to some serious improvements, these frustrations are now gone. The watercolors appear much more natural and vibrant, and the FX3 can perform a manual white balance at depth with ease in just 3 simple steps. Simply assign any of the custom function keys to white balance, press the custom function key, scroll over and select the Set button, fill the square with your gray card, and boom, you're done. The camera features dual card slots that accept both UHS-2 SD cards and the new CF Express Type A media cards for extended storage and record times. Now, you also have options for dual recording to both cards simultaneously, so that you always have a backup of your footage in the event one media card fails. For powering the camera, the FX3 accepts Sony's NP-FC100 batteries. To give you guys some reference, I was able to get through 2 long 1-hour dives, recording at 4K 60p in ProRes RAW on a single battery. Now, Sony has made some big improvements with their autofocus technology. Here you can see an example shot in my home studio using a standard kit lens. The camera can accurately track and maintain focus with virtually no focus hunting. Underwater, it actually works really well too, and provides some really unique opportunities for filming subjects that might otherwise be really difficult to capture using manual focus only. This equipment is perhaps one of the best cinema camera housing combos we've used to date, with a compact size factor and a price tag that offers an incredible value. Overall, we're thoroughly impressed with the FX3 and Nauticam housing's performance for underwater filmmaking, and I hope today's video has been useful for any of you considering picking this gear up from us. Now, if you liked today's video, you'd like to see more content like this from us, or if you're just curious in learning more about underwater imaging, be sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons found just below the video here. Of course, feel free to leave any questions in the comment section below, or just contact our staff directly. And to check out our articles, videos, and other content, you can visit our website and just click on the Learn tab found along the top of the homepage. Well, I think that's going to wrap this one up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for more cool videos to come soon, and we'll see you on the next one.